Cowboy is a 1983 film directed by Jerry Jameson. This is written by Dennis Camps, Carole Cherry, and Stanley Z. Cherry, and we have a cast including James Brolin and Ted Danson. It's because of Danson that I became aware of this, but it could be a film I might have watched eventually anyway if I became aware of it for some other reason, because I really like westerns. And in general, it's an okay film. I like the characters, I like the atmosphere, the narrative is interesting, but it's maybe not the most fascinating with regard to the execution. It's quite tame. There are moments where it's a little more high action and some dramatic things happen, but in general it's quite a gentle film, even though the events themselves might not seem gentle. This is because this is about about a character who moves back to his hometown, and while he's there, people are making life quite difficult for him and his land. And that means that some people are willing to do some pretty dramatic things to get what they want. So it does seem like there's a lot of action and a lot of drama, but I guess the scenes in between those moments are really slow and a lot calmer than I would have expected. But that's not necessarily a criticism. I mean, it could be a criticism if you're looking for a film that's really high action. A lot of westerns are very fast paced, and that's not so much the case here. But personally, I don't mind that. I feel like it allowed us more time to enjoy the environment, to get to know the characters more. Visually, it's stunning. It's filmed in Texas, and we have some gorgeous scenery. The characters are really likable. We have McNally, played by Brolin. Ted Danson plays a character called Dale Weeks, and the characters are all well written, interesting, really great performances, really nice atmosphere. I think it maybe could have been a tiny bit more dramatic. There could have been a tiny bit more action, or some scenes could have been a little quicker with regards to the action on screen. But in general, I found it to be a really pleasant experience. And if you're in the mood for a western that's a lot more gentle than a lot of westerns, again, not a criticism, but if you're looking for a western where there's a lot of high action, it's not going to be this one. But that aside, I think it could be really appealing to a lot of people who are looking for this kind of film. I think it works really well. I think the atmosphere is great. The narrative it's fine. It's okay. It works really well. And I think because we get to know the characters more, it's much easier to have an emotional response when more dramatic things do actually happen. So again, none of this is a criticism, just an observation. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a pleasant film. I can't imagine I'd watch it a second time, but certainly for me, as a one-time watch, I thought Cowboy was a really pleasant film. And if it sounds like something you're in the mood for, then I'd say it's worth checking out.